Okay, so in the previous video, I talked about the principles for working with a troubled, disordered relationship with food. That was structured eating, emotional regulation, and then getting into trauma, facing trauma, exploring it, going deep into the rabbit hole of trauma. In this video, I'm going to be sharing sort of what I have learned personally over as a business owner, as a coach, just my personal lessons that I have learned over 4 years of doing eating disorder coaching. Um, the quick summary of it is that I'm a much better blogger than I am a marketer. So this journey has helped me uncover what I'm good at, what I'm naturally drawn to, and where I suck, where I'm just not getting results. And I think this is hopefully an illustration of how business can be a personal development vehicle, because business has helped me discover more of my core personality traits, some of my more core passions, talents, and strengths, and also shown me that there's other things where I'm just not the best at. In a nutshell, I'm embracing my analytical side. So instead of being sort of a coach or the figurehead, instead of being the face, instead of me being the product, I'm realizing that my best skills are research and writing. So I'm not the best course designer. I don't write the best landing pages. I'm not the best person to sell. I when I send out emails, I don't get very many responses. I'm not the most charismatic coach. I'm not the people person. That's what it is. I'm an introvert. I love coaching people and working with people, but I don't like building up the relationships, the questions, the back and forth, the, I just don't like people enough, quite frankly, to be out there working with people all the time, which is what it really does take, I feel, to be a successful at marketing, to really earn people's trust so that they could feel comfortable exploring a coaching relationship. There's a gap where I'm an excellent writer and I sort of can maybe attract people to an email list, but and a few people become clients, and that's wonderful, but there's this huge gap of marketing and sales in between, which I've tried my hand at. I've read all the books, and I'm ready um to wrap up that part of my life and to spend less and less time doing the marketing and focusing more on my core strengths, um, which is the writing and researching and blogging. That's my thing. That's my baby, blogging. I just love it. I've been a writer my whole life. This is my um, probably my ninth blog. I mean, only the last few have actually been serious, but I've been doing this blogging stuff forever, and it just seems that that's what really works for me financially too, um, as well. So I just to circle back to the theme of this video, it's business has helped me learn my strengths and my weaknesses. I think this relates back to trauma as well. When we can see ourselves for who we are and what we've been through in our life experiences, we can accept ourselves. We can see how things are not our fault, how we came to be, and we can sense within ourselves for our strengths, passions, inclinations, preferences, things that will help illuminate the path forward. And so, as I've been healing my own trauma, continuing the therapy work and journaling and self care over the past 4 years, I've really come to know myself as well, both through therapy and healing interpersonally, intrapersonally, as well as through business. So, through therapy and business have both helped me to discover more about who I am. And over time, it's just been become apparent that I'm more of a writer, I'm more of a researcher, I'm more of a writer than a coach, I'm more of a blogger than a marketer. I've spent frustrating hours trying to market myself, trying to sell my products and services. And quite frankly, like, I'm it just doesn't connect. with others. It doesn't connect with, it just doesn't work to pay the bills, put it that way. It's a nice hobby and it does connect with people, but it's not enough for me to go full time. And I'm not sure I would want to go full time either. It's something that I've realized, like, man, it's tough working with people. As much as I love the ideal coaching client who's ready to work on their trauma, there's a lot of clients who want to lose weight, or who, um, you know, and losing weight's fine. It's just, I got frustrated with coaching. I loved it, but at the same time, wasn't making enough money. And it just was clear to me that the whole selling thing was not my thing, and that writing was. So it's kind of been like a evolution over time, learning to accept myself, because for a long time, I think I wanted to be that dude, like the Tony Robbins of the world. I wanted to be the coach. I wanted the validation, right? I wanted the attention. I wanted the praise. I wanted um, yeah, I wanted that. I wanted to feel important. I think that's part of my motivations for wanting to be a coach, wanting to save people, all those stereotypical reasons. It's kind of embarrassing to admit, but yeah, I'm thankful for that journey. Because I think as I learn more about myself and able to meet my own needs, the less I naturally chase the validation. And this helps in dating as well. This helps in relationships. Um, Being able to nurture and understand and be there for my own trauma, to be the parent. I am my own parent. I am my own father. You know what I mean? Like, I have a little one inside me. I have a little baby that gets very upset and needy and horribly rejected and shamed. I am the parent to that child. And me and this kid have a relationship, and it's a good one. And I am there for him. And therefore, these other parts, like overworking or seeking validation, these other parts of my personality, they don't need to be as activated. Meaning, I don't need as much external validation, because I'm getting more of that from myself. So as I've sort of healed within, I felt sort of less need to seek that validation elsewhere through business in this example. And so over the years, it's just become apparent that I'm a writer. I'm the writer guy. I don't need the attention. I can do my Google thing and get all that search traffic, and I can make money, a lot more money, by writing and doing what I'm just naturally good at. Like, I don't have to work hard at it, right? I think, and this is another dating lesson too. Like, dude, if I have to work hard, if I have to work, like, if they're not into me, they're not into me. There's no point in chasing for validation. And that's okay. Anyways, so these are life lessons that I'm learning, and continuing to learn. I expect these core themes of validation seeking and overthinking and overworking. These are core themes, core patterns in my life, and they'll continue to be there, right? It's not like we lose ourselves. We don't lose ourselves when we heal trauma, but we can appreciate our strengths and weaknesses more, and have a lot more space emotionally to kind of design the life you want. And that's what I've been doing more over these past few years, is just realizing, man, I don't know if I want to work with all these people, So I hope that this second video kind of clarifies a bit on where I'm at, why I'm sort of pivoting, the lessons I've learned. I hope you've enjoyed this journey so far. And in the third and final video, what I'll be doing is sharing a bit about online mental health reviews, and that website coming up, and what that is, my new project, and why I'm doing that.